This tournament is a memorial tournament for a good friend, Pat McCourt. He passed away back in 2011, and after he passed away, we wanted to turn this hat tournament into something to remember him, and not just him as a person, but everything he brought to this community.
Well, Pat was the founder of Huntington Ultimate, and he had a huge impact on this whole thing. Everyone's here because of Pat.
Pat was probably one of the best people I ever had the privilege of being friends with.
I remember coming in, I think it was the second year, and he was the first person to come over, introduce himself.
I just instantly clicked with him. It was just always he was just so easy to talk to and so relatable and just a great guy.
Having him tell me, not even being on my team, hey, that was really good, hey, fix that later. From early on, meeting him, it was obvious he was the backbone of all of this.
He was a really great friend, and when you say friend, it's not just hey, he was my buddy. There's so much more that goes to being a friend, and he was just really good at it.
He brought the goofy demeanor, and that to me is one of the best parts of Ultimate, is you can get together with a whole new group of people and just expect that you can be as goofy as possible and people will play into that.
Pat was simultaneously the joker, the loyal guy, the guy that you could have conversations with until the wee hours of the morning. He had opinions, he would challenge you, but it was always with a ton of love.
Any huddle we had, those were probably the most entertaining huddles, I would say. He had a lot of really fun ways to talk about throwing terrible hammers and scoopers.
And a team was beating us with hammers, throwing hammers over the top, hammers over the top, hammers over the top. And instead of, trying to defend or adjust to that, Pat didn't agree with it, so it was wrong. Even though well, what do you mean, man? Let's adjust.
He taught us a lot, I would say the three of us, a lot about what we know about Frisbee now. Not only to play high quality Ultimate, but to have a lot of fun doing it.
I remember going to his funeral, and it was one of those things where the parking lot was jammed, and right when I walked into the door, there was a line. And it was one of those things that impressed upon me how many people he had touched.
People who may not even have ever met him, are here because of him. And that's, kind of beyond words when you think about it.